Believe it or not, we're in suburban Perth, in the backyard of our Facebook friend, Garry Pike. Garry designed and established this exquisite tropical garden because, quite simply, he wanted a slice of rainforest in his own backyard. The garden now boasts over 120 different varieties of palms and cycads and feels like a true tropical paradise. In the height of summer, the garden can be up to 8 degrees cooler under this lush canopy. But don't think this garden gets it easy. It was established on 2 waterings a week, and even though Garry has a bore, it still receives no more water than the average suburban garden. Garry, how do you get a garden this lush, looking so beautiful, on just so few waterings a week?
Okay, a couple of things. A lot of mulching. I mulch everything that comes down from the garden and goes into a mulcher. I don't use any poisons or sprays, so I've got a lot of natural insect activity and slaters and everything else that some people hate break down the soil for me. I fertilise regularly. If plants are well fed, they don't need a lot of water, so they're probably the 2 or 3 secrets.
I guess once the canopy's established, it opens up opportunities to grow all sorts of other varieties underneath.
Yeah, that's right. Again, there's a few tricks of the trade. You don't have to build a canopy and wait for that to get up before you stick something underneath. Get a small plant or a half-grown plant, stick something smaller in under it straight away. They can both grow together. They don't compete for root growth, etc. My other secrets were, if you don't have shade, put some artificial shade.
So how long would it take to get a garden looking like this, Garry?
Not as long as you think, mate. The garden's been here about 19 years, but after 5 years, it pretty much looked like it does now. And in fact, we opened for the open garden scheme after about 6 years, so it was already reasonably well established by then.
So, Garry, I've got to ask the question, what inspired you to take on such a project like this in sandy old Perth?
I just love old movies featuring rainforest or jungles or palm trees in the South Seas, that sort of thing. So when we moved here, we had a bit of a blank slate. Kids were old enough they didn't need a cricket pitch in the backyard, so I decided to build my own garden the way I wanted it. And through trial and error and lots of mistakes and learning things the hard way, we got to where we are now.